Episode I would like to dedicate to the critters and the Philippines. Yes, there are a lot of critters here. Uh, let's start from the bigger critters. As far as predators, you won't really find like four-legged predators. Not really. Just the two-legged kind, the people, but they're usually in jail, so I don't have to worry about those too much. But then there's no wolf or bear. I've heard that there is wild boar, but they're not predators. They're herbivores, and yeah, if you're gonna go piss them off, they're gonna probably tear you to pieces. But then it becomes your fault, right? So stay away from those when you get to them. I don't even know where they are. I've never seen one yet. I'd like to see one, because then he would become my barbecue that day. Anyway, that's that for the boars. Um, Snakes. Oh yeah, there's plenty of snakes here. I I've read that there's some really nasty cobras. The Philippine cobra, king cobra, is the larger cobra on the planet. Apparently, its bite contains enough venom with enough strength in it to actually kill 10 people with one bite. How do you kill 10 people with one bite? I don't know, but anyway. So that's that. And then there's a ton of other ones. Just Google it. There's no point in me starting to explain you every single snake, because I don't even remember them, and I don't really care to remember them. The other one is the python. I told you in a previous video that I was messing around with a baby python that was probably about 3 feet long, and yeah, it doesn't have enough power to kill you or even damage you. He bit me a number of times and it drew blood, yeah, but because it's got these tiny needle type teeth on him, and he's just trying to defend himself. There's nothing wrong with that. That was fine. It didn't hurt or anything. That's that with the snakes. But the pythons they're not venomous, and yeah, if you find one that's like 10 meters long, get the fuck out of there. Don't try to go pet him or take pictures with him, because he's gonna just grab you by the neck and break your neck off and eat you alive. That's what they do. That's their job. So yeah, go home if you see something like that. Don't stop for souvenirs and pictures, because you're an idiot. Like those idiots that stop in Yellowstone Park and stand next to a full-grown elk or a grizzly bear to take a souvenir picture. What a fucking moron that is, right? He deserves to be bear meat. I swear to God, those people, I can't stand them. Anyway, so let's get off of this negative shit. Um, The next ones, and we're talking about critters, not just predators. Um, you'll see a lot of rats here. There's a ton of rats, and that's why people have a lot of cats here, because cats eat rats. And apparently the cure for rats is cats. And you don't even have to feed those cats too much, because they feed on rats. So they're okay. Just don't go kissing them on the mouth, because they've been eating rats, and that's just disgusting. Um, Cockroaches. Yeah, there's plenty of cockroaches everywhere. I've seen a bunch of them. I've never seen a place that was actually infested, but even in one of the apartments that I was living in, I saw a cockroach on the floor just scurrying down, and I stepped on it and it crunched. Oh yeah, it's like stepping on an egg. And there it was, and I let it sit there for a couple of days to dry up before I touched them, because I didn't want to get any cockroach juice on my hands or anything. So yeah, I picked it up a couple of days and it was all nice and dry like a paper, and I put it in the garbage, and that was that. I've been to look at a rental uh, apartment or house, and I opened one of the bathrooms and there's like 3 or 4 cockroaches running around. Don't forget, guys, that this is their environment. This is where they live. You're not gonna find a place, oh, it's gross if it's got cockroaches. You know what? It could be a $1 million place and it could have cockroaches, because those things, they probably able to teleport themselves into your apartment, and before you know it, they're there. And now you're gonna have to deal with them, and that's that. And you just buy um, substances that can take care of them, like this, for example. See this? Look at this. I don't know how much this cost. My girlfriend bought it the other day because guess what? We didn't have cock. Oh, and it says rose fragrance. My God, it's gonna smell like roses. Look, cool, huh? Anyway, oh yeah, it's made in China. Why am I not surprised? Anyway, we had fleas because our landlord decided to let his dogs sleep in this empty apartment there on the floor, and then fleas fleed off of the dogs, and they decided to live on the floors. And we came in, and my dogs lied down, and they got freaking fleas, and I got bit by fleas the first night right here in this area. Well, you can't see it anymore. Well, there's one there. But anyway, they bit me numerous times, like 100 times there. Maybe the same guy. Maybe it was like OCD guy or something that he kept biting in the same spot, expecting he's gonna get different results. Anyway, all it did is it irritated the shit out of me. I didn't even wake up because of it, but next day I woke up and it was itchy, and I looked and was like, what the fuck just happened? Look at this. I look like a drug addict now. I look like I injected myself repeatedly at night with a needle. That was just silly. Anyways, I said to my girlfriend, we got to do something about it. So she went to the store, bought that chemical, and kicked the dogs out of the house. And then she sprayed everything, the bed, the floors, whatever. And they're gone. That's it. No more fleas. Except probably on the dogs, because we didn't spray the dogs, because I'm kind of nervous to spray that chemical shit on the dogs, especially that it comes from China. Who knows what the fuck they put in it? Maybe they put dogicide in it or something. I don't know. But anyway, so now we got no more fleas. I didn't even get bit in a few days. So I'm pretty happy about that. So, what others? Oh yeah, you're gonna find aphids and just innocent little bugs that'll fly in the air and land on you, and it'll more than just irritate you. They won't bite because they don't have anything to bite with. Ants, holy shit, those things are aggressive here. I don't even know how I got ants on me. I got like 4 or 5 of them on my arm, and they were just, I've heard the term bullet ants, and these felt like bullets. I bet you those were bullet ants, because when they hit, it felt like I got shot. And yeah, I saw them and I killed them and threw them off and all that. They're just tiny little things. Like, they don't even look like the ants in Canada. They look like a little red. Maybe they're red ants. I don't know. Well, they are red ants, but I don't know if they're red ants or bullet ants or what they're called. They're just freaking nasty, those things. And I was walking around the house that day, just looking at stuff around here, and that's when I think I got them on me. And then when I came back and I sat down here at this picnic table, I thought, what the hell is biting me? And look at all these. Anyway, that's that on critters. You don't have to worry about getting bit by snakes unless you go in a hole. His name, not Life Beyond the Sea, the other guy, a foreigner in the Philippines. He lives on the island of Bohol. I think it's Taliban or something like that, and really nice guy. And he's got amazing stories. So if you want amazing stories, watch his, not mine, because he's like way better storyteller than I am, and he's an Englishman, so he's probably got perfect grammar and grammar, and storytelling abilities. So he's got cobras there where he lives, and they're chasing after his chickens, and he had one video where he said that he had a cobra in his bed lying down under his blanket. Good thing he lifted the blanket and checked under it, because he would have been cobra food that night. And I'll bet you that's not pleasant to get bit by a cobra. That probably hurts it like a bastard. Unless it just kills you, and then it doesn't matter how much it hurts. So the weather here is cooler than what it was in Butuan. And we're only like maybe 15 kilometers away from there, but it seems to be much cooler here. Like here, you'll find the average somewhere around 24, and in Butuan it was anywhere between 28 and 32. It just didn't seem like it had a place to sit. It just kind of wandered about 28 to 32, and every day it was different, and throughout the day it was different, and whatever. But here, I actually feel comfortable, and my dogs feel a lot better. They're not panting all day, out of control like they usually do. And like you want to look at Zach. He's so peaceful. He's such a good dog. Look at him. Where is he? I'm gonna find him now.